So we're going to make a band poster today with InDesign. I'll just open a new document and do a custom size. So we'll just go down to custom here and put in our measurements for our poster. Call it poster. And then just pop in some measurements for a good poster size, 280 by 355. We'll check that it's portrait and then press OK. Those margins are excellent, so we'll just go down to bleed and slug and make it 3 all around. This little button over here, the make all selections the same, is a little godsend. So now that we've got our document, our poster, we'll go to the rectangle frame tool and bring that over to encompass the entire slug and bleed. This way this ensures the safety against the guillotine. We're going to fill this frame with a background. I've downloaded a little hipster background and I'm just fitting it to the frame now by going into Object. We're going to make another rectangle, this way by double clicking, and this is great if you know your measurements already. So we're just popping in our width and height here and going to press OK. With this frame, I'm just going to use the select tool and pop it into the middle position, just using the green line there as an anchor. Now I'm just going to do a little bit to the frame to give it a border, 3mm. We'll change it to red. And I'm actually going to change the border to a little inverse rounded just to give it that nice little hipstery look as well. And using the Control-Alt option, I'm going to copy 2 more frames. Just pull them down into the bottom there. I'm just using our green and pink guidelines again just to make this line up. So as you can see, we've got a ruler on the outside and I'm just using those rulers to make it 20mm from the bottom of the poster, not including the slug and bleed, and also making it 20mm from the sides of the poster. We have those fantastic green guidelines between the 2 boxes, so that shows me that they're on the same level as well. I'm just going to make another rectangle with the rectangle frame tool, double click and put in my measurements for this one. This is going to be the information banner, so it's going to be a little bigger and right in the center. Just pull it into the center now and using my guidelines again. I've popped it right in there so it's all nicely lined up. I'm just going to fill this one but with none of the colours that I like there, so I'm actually going to select with my eyedropper tool the same colour of the hipster background, that cream, so I've used that to fill. Now I'm doing another border, 3mm red with a rounded inverse edge. And so we've got those nice layout there. Whoops! Too late. This is a good example of Command Z. We'll just make that jump back to where we were. So now that we've actually selected the selected tool, we're going to place a picture inside our little boxes. So I've got here a little Teresa's face. We'll pop her in and come up to Object, Fitting, and then Fill to Frame Proportionally. We're just going to right click and go to the display performance options and select high quality display, and that makes her face all pretty. Coming down to the bottom left hand corner square, we're going to fill this with Lucy's face and do the same thing. Object, Fitting, Fill Frame Proportionally, and then right click to give that display high quality. Same for the right hand corner, we'll select Julie. I'm going to Object, Fitting, Fill Frame Proportionally, and then we will right click to get that high quality display. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to go into our text tool, our type tool rather, and select the tool, the text. So I'm making Market Felt as my text. I'm bringing that up to font size 37. We're centering it and we're going to make it red as well. So I'm just going to type in the band name for the girls, the Little Sisters. This is my flatmate's band, and she gigs all around Brunswick and North Melbourne. They've been formed together for some time, formerly known as the Little Sisters of the Poor. They're launching their debut album at the Spotted Mallard, but I think I'm actually going to name the album, mention the album name here. So there'll be Musical Punch, as to go with their photos. And so we'll just mention it's at the Spotted Mallard in Brunswick. And we'll type in the date as well. So yeah, we'll put that on Sunday the 7th of December, and that's at 2 p.m. Now I'm just going to mention the support band, Battle Taco, fantastic all-girl punk rock garage band that are going to support the girls on their debut launch. To make the album name punch out a bit more, we will change the colour, but to none of the colours I want there. So what I'll do is I'll just double click on the swatch options and change that to darker. So I'm trying to emulate the dark blue that's also in the hipster background, and I'm just going to change it to 60 in the black. So the last thing, we're going to highlight all of the text and just change the leading to make it a little bit more centered inside the banner box. So now we'll just have a look at our work. Okay, so there you go. Got a band poster for the Little Sisters for their upcoming gig. Thanks very much.